Welcome to another NEBA Spotlight. Today, I'm very happy to announce my friend Paul. Paul, tell us about your business.
Yes, Greg, thank you very much for that. So my business is Vital Payroll Advisors. I do payroll for small businesses, 5 to 75 employees. And we do really, we're a PEO, so we do everything. Once you have employees, you got to do a bunch of things. We do those things. But what I'm going to talk about today, not so much the payroll, is I'm going to talk about the ERC, which I've done for all my clients, and I'm doing for other people to get money to them from the government. And if the ERC, if you don't know what it is, it's Employee Retention Credit, and you get up to $26,000 per employee. And it's really a grant from the government. It's really a thank you from the government to all the businesses that kept their employees and paid the payroll taxes during that period of the fourth quarter of 2020 and the first 3 quarters of 21. So it's a thank you, and that's what it is about $450 billion. Well, we started with about $450 billion. It's probably like 350 billion left. It's very difficult to get rid of that money. It doesn't go like, you think it would go, they'd run out, but not necessarily so. And a lot of it's because of the name was ERC. A lot of people thought it was a credit. They didn't understand it. They don't need a credit, but no, it's really a check. It's actually 4 checks. That's the other misnomers. People think, oh, I'm going to get a check. No, it's 4 quarters for the fourth quarter of 2020, the first 3 quarters of 21. So it's really, you can maybe qualify for only 3 quarters. Maybe you only get 2 quarters. So you get 4 checks, up to 4 checks. They come in about 4 to 5 months after you get approved for the grant. So it's really a wonderful it's one of the only small business money for small businesses in this country right now. Everything that goes for big businesses, this is one of the things that really helps small businesses. So you want to be able to do that, and really it's for all the people here, it's a way to get business for yourselves. If you can help one of your friends, one of your business partners get some money for their business, they're more likely to do business with you because, hey, Lynn, you gave me you really were great, and you referred me to this. I got whatever, 200,000, 2 million, whatever it is. I'd love to do business with you and return the favor. So it's really a way in financial planners. Financial planners can benefit if they have a friend that gets $300,000 or $400,000. Maybe they'll take 50,000 and buy a boat, whatever. But they're going to want to put that rest of the 300,000 or 350,000 with the financial planner, so he wins as well. So everybody wins here, and this is really a very, very interesting time that we're in. And I don't think it's ever going to happen in our lifetime again. So please take advantage of it. And one of the key ways to find out if you're a person, if you're a friend, or you qualify is sometimes people will say, "Oh yeah, I checked with my accountant. I checked with my CPA. He said I don't qualify." Well, he doesn't know the rules. He's a CPA. He's a tax CPA. These guys are forensic CPAs that work for the IRS that do this, so they know the rules. And so it only takes like about a 5 or 10-minute conversation with an expert to see if you qualify. So it's really worth, if you have 20 or 10 employees or more, of course, it's really worth to have that conversation for 15 minutes. Don't take the word of your CPA, because about when they first came out with it, there was only about 2 or 3 things that you had to do to qualify. You had to lose money. You had to have 5 W-2s and lose money. The rules have changed. They're called operational impact. And what happens is that if your business got affected, there's like 14 or 15 things now that could make you qualify. And it's like maybe if you're a restaurant, social distancing, you have to move your tables apart across, further away from each other. Well, you lost money, so you qualify. If you couldn't order, maybe you couldn't order, your supply chain was down. You couldn't get napkins and forks and knives. Or if you're a manufacturer and your supply chain was interrupted and you couldn't get things, well, you qualify. If you had to reduce your hours because your employees were sick, they had COVID, you qualify. If you wore different hats because you don't have any employees anymore, you had to do everything. You were the chief bottle washer and cook and everything, you qualify. And I don't know all the rules a forensic CPA does, of course. The CARES Act is a 2,000-page document. 300 pages of it is the ERC. The CPA, if you ask your CPA to do it, he's not going to read the 300 pages. If he did, he'd have to charge you 20 grand. So you just, they don't really want to do that. They don't really know the rules. They don't want to cause a taxable event, perhaps, for their client. So they'd rather not do it. And they don't know the rules, as I mentioned. It's really has changed. There's really experts that do this. And our company's been doing it for about 14 years, doing grant writing, the grant writing company. So they've been doing it. They've been around for 14 years. So that's most of the stuff. If you can really, if you want to get a hold of me, you can see at the bottom of the screen, you just text the keyword payroll to 21,000 and we can chat. You know, it's the easiest way to get hold of me. It's my digital business card, as we're not really handing out business cards right now to each other. So if you can text that you can call me. I can talk to you about it till I'm blue in the face, and really hopefully help you out, or maybe help your friends out, and you can really glean some business from having an easy conversation with somebody about getting them some money. So I think that's really the key today, is really trying to help small businesses. And the ERC is a way to do that for your friends or your business. Greg, that's all I have today. I'm trying to make sure I'm on time. Thank you so much.
Paul, we love your business. It's such a great no-brainer, no cost, just to see if you qualify. Please reach out. It is good for all businesses, especially if they qualify. So reach out to Paul for more information. Otherwise, we look forward to supporting you, Paul.